Every character recast for Toy Story 5. Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, and the rest of the gang are back for Toy Story 5. The movie brings back all the familiar faces you'd expect from Andy's toy collection, as well as the main toys introduced through the transition to Bonnie becoming the central human kid. That means more franchise veterans like Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and Joan Cusack, as well as newer additions like Tony Hale's Forky and Bonnie Hunt's Holly. However, not all the returning characters will retain their original voice actor. Toy Story 5 has recast several key roles to ensure some stalwart toys for the franchise will be back. This was also done for some more recent players in this series. Most were done after the original voice actors passed before the fifth Toy Story movie entered production. But that's not the case for all. Introduced in the very first film, Mr. Potato Head is a staple of Andy's toys, with Don Rickles voicing the character for the first 4 films. Tragically, the actor died in 2017 at the age of 90. Toy Story 4 used his voice for Mr. Potato Head by repurposing lines Rickles had recorded over the years. Rather than do that again, Pixar opted to recast the role. Now it is Jeff Bergman who slides in to portray Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 5. Hess, a prolific voice actor who presently is the voice of Bugs Bunny, other Looney Tunes characters, and several Hanna-Barbera cartoons. This marks Bergman's first time working on a Pixar production, and his Mr. Potato Head voice can be heard in the official Toy Story 5 trailer. After learning that Molly got a Mrs. Potato Head at the end of the first movie, it was Toy Story 2, where the character made her franchise debut. Estelle Harris tackled the voice role and played Mr. Potato Head's caring partner through Toy Story 4. That was her last film role, as she sadly died in 2022 at the age of 93. Instead of trying to use other performances to keep Harris in the role for the 5th film, Pixar elected to cast Anna Vocino as Mrs. Potato Head for Toy Story 5. She's a veteran of voice acting with credits in video games like The Last of Us Part 2 segments on Jimmy Kimmel Live and shows like Kipo and The Age of Wonder Beasts. For many, Toy Story 4 is where Combat Carl was formally introduced to this franchise, after a tease in the original movie with Carl Weathers voicing the action figure. But the character actually debuted in Toy Story of Terror, a 2013 TV special. Weathers reprised the role as 3 versions of the figure in Toy Story 4 and was meant to come back for the 5th film prior to his passing in 2024 at the age of 76. The Combat Carl recasting for Toy Story 5 has been known since 2025, when it was reported that Ernie Hudson is taking over the role. However, he told Today that he didn't know the character was previously played by Weathers until after accepting the job. When I got the job, I didn't realize that I was stepping in for Carl Weathers, who's a good friend, just a wonderful man. They didn't tell me that at first because I think they wanted me to do my own thing with it. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Bonnie has been a central character for the franchise since her introduction in Toy Story 3, with the toys fully becoming hers during Toy Story 4. However, the series has aged Bonnie slowly despite the long gaps between installments. For that reason, her voice actor has changed with each entry. And that's true once again with Toy Story 5. Now it is Scarlet Spears who voices Bonnie in Toy Story 5. She recently portrayed young Glinda in Wicked for Good. Bonnie was previously voiced by Madeline McGraw in Toy Story 4 and Emily Hahn in Toy Story 3. Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, Combat Carl, and Bonnie are all the known characters recast for Toy Story 5 right now, with the rest of the ensemble either having actors reprise their previous roles or be brand new additions.